So we have studied about MySQL logical operators in our previous classes, but here we are continuing them in more detail. Logical operators in MySQL are used in where clause to combine multiple conditions and filter rows based on complex logic. These operators include and, or, not, and others that help in defining relationship between conditions. So list of logical operators is given here. मैंने यहाँ पे already provide कर दिया list, so I have just provided them. Here you can find the operator, and here you can find its description. We usually consider that and, or, not are the logical operators, but there is exclusive or. XOR is called exclusive OR. Is true checks if a condition evaluates to true. Is false checks if condition evaluates to false. And is null checks if column has a null value. Okay. So first is AND operator. We just saw in our previous chapter also, we saw the use of AND operator. AND operator combines multiple condition and return rows in all conditions. So select column 1, column 2 from table name where condition 1 and condition true. For example, select star from employees where age is greater than 30 and department is equal to sales. So we can have employees, we can have employees of different ages. There can be employees of 22 years age, 24, 25, 26, up to 60 or 70 years, and they may be in different departments. So we just use the AND operator for that purpose. For example, if we have to use it here, if I ask you, we have to select those customers who are from London and are sales representative. Okay, so how will we write? Select star from customers where contact title is equal to sales representative and city is equal to London. So this is the way, and it will compare both the conditions and it will give us the answer. And in our answer, we will have only those people who meet both conditions. Writing these queries. So we wanted sales representatives of London city. So that's how you can get sales rep of London city. This is something that we have done previously also, doing once again. Next is OR operator. For OR operator, rule is simple. We just write OR. Find employees who are older than 40 or earn more than 60,000. So you can see from the question it will be clear. Like here you can say find people who are either from Berlin or from Madrid. So we will write select star from customers where city equal to Berlin or city equal to Madrid. So here you can see we will find only those people who are either from this or that. So in OR operator, if any one condition is true, it will give you the result. This is OR operator. We have studied this also. Then comes the NOT operator. So NOT operator negates a condition. Okay. So for example, select star from, they have given it for employee. Let's say we want all people who are not from London. So select star from customers where not city equal to London. This is also one way of writing, where not city equal to London. So here we are seeing all those cities, but we will not see London. This is one way. And another way of writing the same condition is where city not equal to London. Okay, this is also one way. So you can, whatever suits you, but this is what not does. It negates an output. So where not city is equal to London. Then we have XOR, which is exclusive OR or XOR. So the exclusive OR operators return true if one and only one condition is true. If both conditions are true or both are false, it returns false. So we can create a simple truth table to understand this. Let's say this is A, this is B, and this is output. So 0, 0, 0. That means if it, if condition A is false, condition B is false, output is false. Condition A is true, B is false, 1. It will give output because one condition is true. If this is 0, this is 1, then also it will give this is 1, this is 1, then also it will give. This is truth table of OR. In case of OR, these are the conditions. If condition A is false, B is false, then only output will not come. Otherwise, it will show output on the basis of this logic. But in case of XOR, if both conditions are false or if both conditions are true, it will not return anything. So a potential case for that is select star from employees where age is greater than 30, XOR department is HR. So find employees who are either older than 30 or with work in HR but not both. Like for example, we have sales representative and we have London. So we just did that example. So where contact title is sales representative, XOR city is equal to London. So if we do that, you can see Berlin sales representative, Mannheim, London sales agent, but it will never give sales representatives of London. It will never give that. If we do OR will give that. Like in OR you will find London sales representative. But in case of XOR, you will never find both these conditions. It will return if their contact title is sales representative, it will give you the answer. If their city is London, it will give you the answer. But if both conditions meet, it will not give you the answer. This is the use of XOR operator. So you can see sales representative of Berlin, Mannheim, Torino, from everywhere. You can find sales representative, but not from London. So this is the use of XOR operator. So give all customers of London and all who have contact title, but not both conditions. So this is XOR. Next is true and is false. This is also a logical test whether something is true or is false. So they, these operators explicitly check whether a condition evaluates to true or false. Where condition is true, okay. So select star from employees where salary greater than 60,000 is true. It is another way of writing where salary is greater than 60,000, but it is just another way of checking where salary comparison condition is true. It is another way of that, right? So, for example, if we have to find all those products that are okay, I want to tell you one more thing that is other than logical operator. So, what is the exact stock value of chai here?
Sir, 39.
No, that is units in stock. I am
Sir,
asking stock price value.
18.
No, that is unit price,
So
What is it?
39 into 10, sir.
right? So it will be unit price into units in stock, something like that, right? So if I
Yes.
will write select product ID. Just watch carefully, okay? Select product ID, product name, units in stock, stock value. How is the stock value given? Units in stock or unit in stock is that unit price. So unit price, unit in stock. And then if I write a column, okay, in that column if I write, and as I said, this is apart from logical operator. So in that column we will write unit price multiplied by units on stock. So or units in stock. So in SQL or MySQL, we have these operators. Okay, this multiply or star sign is used to multiply. Plus you already know, minus you already know, and divide is this sign. Okay, forward slash, and we are using this. So and for divide we'll do later. So these are the operators. So select product ID, product name, units in stock from products. When you will click go, you will see now that we are actually seeing this. So what we can do, we can call it as a stock price or a stock value, whatever you want to say, right? So now it will give you this answer. So do you think this query will be very much useful in our further analysis, right? So if any query is very much useful for you, you can save it as a view also. So we can write create view and product, I'm just saying product data. Create view product data as create view product data as select product ID, product name, etc., etc. from products. So now what it is going to tell us, it is going to create a view for us here. Okay, and now when you will reload, it will create a view and you can see the view here. And now every time when you will run that view, you are going to see that value. Okay, so this view is just like a virtual table. So now this virtual table is created, and in that table or behind that table, what is the query? Query is this: create view, your view name as, and then whatever query you have written, like we wrote this query, executed it, and then it will save this query as a table. And you can see now it is showing inside views. So basically we have created a calculated column and then saved it. And this calculated column is called a stock value, because we spend, sometimes we spend a lot of time and we calculate something or we get an answer, right? So now let's say I have to do that operation once again. Let's say, you know, so then I again have to write that query once again. So this is a simple way of storing your query as a view. This is a virtual table. Whatever you wrote as a query, particularly to display some information, so now you can show that answer. So this way your view will be created, and you can just use it as a table, like select a star from product data. So let's say we want to do select a star from product data where stock value greater than 300 is true. So now we are using is true here, and we are using a stock value as a column now, right? So now basically it is just like a table for MySQL, and in that table this stock value is just like a new column. Okay, and now if you will write is true, when you will click go, so you are seeing only those rows where a stock value greater than 300 is true. Let's say even if I write greater than 700 is true. So in obviously there will be a lot less number of products there, but there, okay, there are 38 products where its stock value is greater than 700. So this is the use of this column here. This is the use of this condition here, or this logical operator is true and is false. And you can also invert the result is false. And there are a lot of benefits of using views, because when we create views, we create them after writing queries, after writing combination of queries, you know, and it will just be used as a table. And suppose we are developing an application and everything, so it will be used in our benefit, because then even our query will be shorter, right? Suppose I just want to select data from this table, so even my SQL query will be shorter. Otherwise every time I have to write this much, huh? Now I just have to write select a star from product data. So we will talk more about views. It's not just we have just created one, because we are going to discuss a lot of other things where views will be used. So this is true and is false. And finally there is combining logical operators. Logical operators can be combined to create more complex conditions. That is, we can use parentheses to group conditions and control precedence. Here we are trying to find employees who are in IT or sales department and earn more than 50,000. So for example, now let me show you. So we have products, okay? Let's say products that are either from category ID 2 or category ID 4. First let's find them. So select star from products where category ID equal to 2 or category ID equal to 4. Is this clear to you, both of you?
Yes.
First part. And then I say, and its unit price is greater than 25. So what will you do? You will go here and write, and unit price is greater than 25. Sorry, not question mark, greater than 25. So here you can see category ID 2, category ID 4, but unit price is less than 25. See, do you spot the mistake, or have you seen?
Yes.
It should, it should show only those products that have unit price greater than 25. Why is it showing 10? Why is it showing 20?
70.
Can you
70 or
explain? Hmm?
off.
And it is showing because we are saying where category ID is equal to true, 2, or category ID is equal to 4, and this. So because or is used here, okay, so it is displaying condition based. So what if I write where category ID is equal to true or 2, category ID is equal to 4, and unit price. Now I have just put a bracket, okay, to make sure about the procedure. Now it is only showing 9 products, and you can see every product is now having unit price of greater than 25. So do you see the importance of these parentheses or round brackets now? So whenever you have to write or and together, okay, make sure that based on your question's logic, you are writing it like this. Like you are writing your or queries inside a bracket, and you are writing your and queries outside. Let's say I give you another condition that cat ID equal to 2 or 4, and unit price equal to 40, and 38, 40 or 38. Do you get the condition? So unit price can be either 40 or 38. So you will write and unit price is equal to 25 or uh, unit price equal to 40 or unit price equal to 38, right? You will write it like that. Let's see. So 40, 38. And if I write it inside a bracket, so something like and unit price equal to 30, or here you will not write and. Let's try to write and we will not get anything. So you have to use them very carefully, right? Where you have to write or, where you have to write and we can also try something like this. Without the bracket, when I executed the same query, we are getting 40 or 38. Okay, but is the answer correct? Verify, is the answer correct?
No, sir, because category ID is
Category ID 5 is also showing, right?
yes.
So it is working for unit price 40, 38. Yes, it is working for category ID 2. So sometimes you will see, oh, result is coming. That's great. And maybe there was no product of category ID of price 38, then we would have thought, oh, this query is correct. But whenever you are doing this, right, whenever you are using them in conjunction, that means and or, so we can write it in some BODMAS kind of view way, right? Like bracket of, divide, multiply. So we will, because it will work as per precedence. So first of all, it will solve this, then it will solve this, and then. So this is going to answer. And now, is it correct? Of course it is. Because here now we are not seeing 5, right? So this is a very, very important thing. And that's why usage of, when we are using logical operators, usage of these brackets is very important, and this is
So, sir,
something you have to remember.
so,
Yeah,
yeah. So if I give a range of the unit price, so I want the category ID between the range of 13 14. So this will be the same logic, right?
so if you have to write that like category ID between 2 and 4, let's write 2 and 5. Okay, so now you can see for your category ID, whatever logic is there, you will put that in one bracket. For your unit price, whatever logic is there, you will put that in another bracket. And between them, we will put AND operator because we want both of them to be true. Is it okay?
So can be used to same logical parameter like that 14 and
You can also write something
38.
like where category ID between 2 and 5 and unit price between
It will be
40
it
and
will be
60. So you can see category ID is 2 to 5, okay, and unit price is between 40 and 50. Tomorrow we may talk about subqueries also, and in those subqueries also there is a great role of these brackets or parentheses. So you can use parentheses to group conditions and control okay, precedence. Not has the highest precedence and has a higher precedence than or. So like you studied in we studied in mathematics word mass, right? That 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 also talked about precedence, bracket, divide, multiply, then addition, subtraction. Addition, subtraction have the same precedence, like same level. So here divide will be done before multiply, multiply will be done before addition, subtraction, some kind of that. So not has the highest precedence and has a higher precedence than or. So for example, we have a table, first name, last name, age, department, salary, country is given. Example of and, where age is greater than 30 and department is sales. So कौन कौन आएगा? Who will come as answer? Tell me the names.
What, sir?
Question, where age is greater than 30 and department is sales.
So
Which
the last
employee,
name Brown,
which
Michael
employees
Brown.
will, हाँ, Michael Brown आएगा.
It's John.
John क्यों आएगा? Why
No,
will,
no. Michael last fourth entry is there.
why will John not come?
Actually, age no more greater there.
So it is
30.
given, it is given as greater than and not greater than equal to. If it was given as greater than equal to, then it would have.
Then will come John.
Or example, select star from employees where age is greater than 40 or salary is greater than 60,000. Age is greater than 40
This
or
one
salary is greater than 60,000. The salary is greater than 60,000
last.
in two cases. Okay, so these two will come, and age is greater than 40. Age is greater than 40 in two cases, and luckily these two are the two cases. So Jane and Michael both have this, right? Not example. Select star
Why, sir?
from employees. अरे यार, दोनों की एज.
हाँ, understood. Understood. हाँ सही आ गया.
Select star from employees where not department is equal to IT. So like anyone who has a department IT will not come. Combined example. Select star from employee where department is equal to IT or department is equal to sales. So first you will select this. It is given as precedence. So either department is IT or sales, and their salary is greater than 60,000. So where? So you, where is that? Yeah. So IT and sales and 50,000 is given. So it will give both answer. Logical operators allow you to build advanced filtering criteria, and by understanding the precedence of operators, how to combine them effectively, you can perform. So now you have these 50 questions also. In some of them, they will be used, and try them from your end. And I will give you this link also where all the code is written. I will give you this code also where we have studied these queries. So you can practice all of them and let me know tomorrow if you have any queries or questions. See you in the next class.